Hello, my name is Johannes Septian Sinaga. In this video, I'd like to talk about research ethics in educational research. In this video, consisting of uh, some principles in research ethics, and then the example of good practices in qualitative and quantitative research, and then concern form, and the last, the unethical practices that should be avoided. So let's move on to the first point. In the first point, we have research ethics. So what are research ethics? According to Gregory in 2003, ethics are closely associated with moral and embracing involve embracing moral issues in the context working with human. And then in this point, there are three perspectives on ethics. First, ethics as disposition, which a person possesses, such as justice, generosity, and honesty. And the second, ethics as a duty, which focus on the duty of human that show respect to other human beings. And the third, ethics as utilitarian, which is conducting research should benefit a majority of people. So let's move on to the basic principles of research ethics. First, we have autonomy. In the autonomy, participant should consent to participate in the studies or research, and those who cannot give consent, such as children or people who have disabilities or prisoners, should be need to be protected, and nobody ca- can nobody can force them to participate if they don't want to. Second, which is beneficence. In this principle, research should minimize the risks and maximize the benefits of the research. And the third, which is no maleficence or no harm. In this principle, the researchers do not physically or psychologically harm the participants. And then the fourth, which is justice. So in this principle, in conducting research, uh, the researchers have to prioritize the participants' needs rather than uh, the researchers' needs. So that's basic principles of research ethics. So let's move on to the key ethical dilemmas. In key ethical dilemmas, there are four terms, which is research sponsorship, research relations, informed consent, and data dissemination. In research sponsorship, a sponsor of research is any person or body that funds the research or allows to access data. In the research relations, this is related to the relationship between researchers and the researched. And the third, informed consent. Informed consent is the important part, which is about the research ethics and concerns of the voluntary consent of an individual to participate in the research. And lastly, data dissemination. Data dissemination is where ethical considerations are involved, range of aspects, confidentiality, and which data can be reported back or can be used by policymakers and in educational research. So that's the ethical dilemmas. Let's move on to ethical research practices. First, in qualitative, giving informed consent form that shows the purpose of the study to the participants. And then interview uh, can be cancelled by the participants, and the researchers cannot uh, don't have to cannot or then have to know the reason why the participants cancel the interview. And the third, the participants' and identity and results for research are confidential, which means it can not be shared to anyone. Yeah, it can be shared to anyone. And then in quantitative research practices, the data of the participants and the results of the research should be confidential, same as the previous one, and the data cannot be published or shared to anyone. And then second, giving the informed consent form, which shows the purpose of the study and what data or what data will be needed. And then the third, giving the questionnaire whether printed or online. Since it's quantitative, uh, the the form of the uh, practices, the form of the research is giving the questionnaire. So that's ethical research practices. So let's move on to informed consent form and consent form. Informed consent form uh, is providing the information the participants needs to decide whether participate or not. So in informed consent form is a document or written form of consent form that shows the purpose and the data of the researchers and uh, what to what to be expected in the research. And the consent form stated the risks and the benefits of the study. And the second, this is also voluntary of participation on the study. So this is the last of the last of the topic, which is the unethical practices that should be avoided. In here we have picture of Emma Eckstein. Uh, she uh, she uh, she is she is the patient who sought for stomach illness and who sought for stomach illness and little depression medication. But in this case, the doctor who who has to uh, cure her doing unethical practices, such as using Emma Eckstein in the series of case. Emma Eckstein, as a young woman, using the doctor who treated her, using her in a series of experiments, such as treated her, the young woman, for hysteria, which is about mental illness, which also violate the uh, principle of research, which which is doing harm to the participants, and then given cocaine and local anesthetic before cauterized her nose. Same as the previous one, which is violate the principle that researchers cannot harm physically or psychologically the participants. So that's all from my explanation. I hope you like it, and thank you.